Well, hello there. First, the housekeeping. I am smoking my Dunhill Bulldog, which I got several months ago. One of my favorite pipes. And in it, I'm smoking some Blue Mountain. Blue Mountain. One of my personal favorites. Well, hello there. This is this video is really for you, Jay. It's an entry into your again, not contest, but your great adventure on trying to bring kindness and goodness to the world. It's funny. I almost want to call you Father Jay because you really have a good heart. You really do. It's been a while since I've smoked a pipe. I think I've got a little laryngitis or something, so I'm kind of a little bit raspy right now. Anyway, I saw the video that inspired Jay to kind of start this this movement. Probably more than a contest, really. And you know what? I guess some people might have been, maybe not, wondering what the old padre is going to do. We got this guy who's, a Catholic priest. I am a Catholic priest. Some people, I think there's a few people wonder, am I for real, or am I just, this is part of my shtick, Maybe I just got this shirt at a Goodwill somewhere, and I just like the way it fits, But what do you say? Do you talk about doing good? Are you talking about your own? Doing your good deeds, the things that you do. Believe it or not, even though I can be very self-centered. Believe it or not, it's true. Quite solipsistic at times. And I do tend to be kind of a materialistic kind of guy. The things that I like to have good things. Not that I'm an aficionado or someone like that, but I'm somebody who just likes quality things because I think they last longer. Some things are worth the things the price you pay for them, and other things just have a high price tag and they're not that good. But by and large, the old saying is, if you buy quality, it will last. And I think that goes with pipes and anything else in life, whether it's computers. So I want to. This gets a little bit sensitive here because it sounds like, and Jay, you've said this in your recent videos, that people are kind of gloating or calling undue attention to themselves, like, look at me, look what I've done. And the thing is that's not really what this is about, really, for me. In the course of my day, it's just part of what I do, to reach out to people. That video, if you saw the video, it's just a wonderful video. I like also Jay's idea of paying somebody's coffee ahead of them, and when they come there, they find out somebody's already paid for it. That's a great thing to do, especially if you're a coffee person like me. But it's a small act of kindness, and it's a surprise. And people, when they get those kinds of surprises, it really can have a powerful, positive effect in their daily life. And it may, believe it or not, it could be just enough to help them go from having a truly horrible day to having an absolutely great day. Sometimes I like to, when I'm in the grocery store and I see like a mother, you know, and kids and big shopping cart, and I got my little, maybe 2 or 3 things, you know. I got, you know, a gallon of milk and a gallon of Jack Daniels, you know, in the TV guide, right? Okay, I'm good to go, and a bag of chips. So what do? You know, do I, you know, go ahead and go first? I mean, I could let that lady go first, you know, if I so choose to do. Or maybe it's somebody else. Maybe it's a guy who's, you know, running in to get a sandwich. It's a hot day, and you know, I can wait. You know, I'm not have, you know, a lunch break where I have to only get 30 minutes and I got to be back at work. You know, so hey, guy, go ahead, you go ahead. So it's no big deal. So today, and this isn't really an entry because I'm not going to talk about my entry. I want to talk about, you know, this whole concept that Jay's talking about, this chain reaction of good things begetting other good things and having that ripple effect. You know, you don't know how long lasting that is. Today, I was supposed to go visit a lady in her home, and in the notes in my computer, it said that she was an amputee. And I went, oh my gosh. And today is this lady's birthday. So I was going to bring her Holy Communion, the anointing of the sick, those are 2 of the sacraments of the church, and a visit. But somewhere, and it wasn't, and I hadn't watched Jay's videos yet, really. This is all true. But I don't know where it came from, but something said, why don't you take this lady some flowers? A little thing of like primroses, those little primroses you see growing in the supermarket. And for some reason, I just thought, yeah, I'll do that, you know, no big deal. And so I found some yellow little primroses and a little clay vase, picked them up, got a jug of juice for me, and went off to see this lady who I'd never met before. And when I got there, here's this gal in a wheelchair, and not only is she an amputee, she's a double amputee. You've heard the saying, didn't have a leg to stand on? Well, this lady is that lady. But what surprised me, and I brought the flowers in, and instead of seeing a kind of a sullen, kind of depressed, sad person, I mean, I don't know about you, but if somebody took my legs, I'd probably be a little bit depressed, and it would probably be pretty normal. This lady was fully alert and joyful. I mean, she liked the flowers, but she didn't need the flowers to feel joyful. But she was appreciative of the flowers. And so as I got a chance to talk to her and know her, and I gave her the sacraments, she just said, you know, they took my one leg, and then 2 years later they took the second one. She goes, you know, I got to tell you the truth, I feel great. Say that again. You know, I did. I mean, I'm thinking this. I'm just listening. And she says, you know, I just feel so much better now because I was so sick with, I guess she had clots in her legs, and that was causing her to be really sick and almost give her strokes and heart attacks. And I'm thinking, could I have that same kind of positive attitude? And so, you know, even though I thought, well, I'm doing this good deed, you know, blah, 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 I'm bringing the sacraments to church, or even bringing these little flowers, you know, I left there feeling like I was the one who received something because of this lady's positive attitude, you know. So, again, it's I guess when people are trying to do the good, you know, I mean, and sometimes it's just being aware of it, you know, being aware of it. Sometimes we experience positive things in our lives, and then we kind of like shine it on, you know. We don't let it register with us to the extent that it could really register. You go, wait, you know, that was a very positive thing, you know, visiting this lady. Now, I set up my camera a little bit differently today because I want you to see in the background my little iMac, my little 17-inch iMac. It's like 6 years old. I love this computer. I got the big Mighty Mac back there. I call it my Studebaker. But this was a gift 6, maybe 7 years ago. This month, next month, February. I had done something for somebody. I wasn't even aware of. They just had asked me if I would do something. And I've kind of talked about this in one of my other videos. But it really is appropriate for what we're talking about, you know, doing good deeds for folks. And it was a friend. I still consider him a very good friend. He's a very he's a doctor, and he was interested in the Latin Mass. And at the time, I was saying the Latin Mass in my home chapel, and he wanted to come and celebrate or see a Latin Mass celebrated. I said, well, you're more than welcome to come. I mean, I did it every day, so it wasn't like I was doing anything out of my normal routine. But for him to be invited and come, he thought that was great. And so he was looking at my video equipment. Back then I was a Windows person. And so, he says, hey, guess what? I just got it, my first Mac. And I got to tell you, they're awesome. And for what you're doing, making videos, you really want to get a Mac for doing that. And I said, well, maybe when my taxes come back in the spring, maybe I might be able to, shell out the money and get a Mac. About 2 weeks later, I came home after work, and I came in, and on my dining room table, in the box, was this brand new, at the time, brand spanking new iMac. And I'll tell you what, it just made my day. I mean, it made my week, it made my month, it even made my year. And talking about changing my life, it really did. Later, so anyway, getting back to the Mac story. Later, I got the professional grade software, Final Cut Pro. Well, of course, I was using iMovie too, which was pretty cool. Motion, got a copy of Shake, and some other really good, fine editing programs for the Mac, and really went to town. And from this one gift, I was able to create my other videos, my original videos on YouTube at Stevenson RF, my religious ones, those of you who are interested. And I did the 3-year lectionary cycle, but I was able to do that using this gift first. I used a lot of my earlier videos were made on this Mac, using little Sony camcorders, and edited on my 17-inch iMac. And then from there, a year later, I was able to upgrade to the Mac Pro, and again create some really fun and hopefully interesting and entertaining videos. So a few parishioners still tell me, oh, I see you on YouTube every week now, and because the cycle revolves, so it's okay. But I just remember how good I felt when somebody out of the clear blue decided to do some act of kindness for me. I mean, even to this day, I can still go back and say, wow, that was a real special moment in my life. I just felt that, certainly I felt that I was grateful, but there was a sense of something really good is happening in my life. I remember for a week, I didn't even open the box because I just wanted to just keep the box, because I didn't have, at the time, I think I was looking for some peripherals or something like that. I forgot what it was, but I just kind of let the box just stay on the table, and I would just look at the box, and I kind of touch the box, because it was such a special moment. I mean, when you get a gift like that, you kind of like to savor that. You kind of want to, because there was just so much, whether Jay, you call it mojo, I call it blessings, other people can call it, good luck, whatever. But there was just something really wonderful about that experience of somebody doing this act of kindness. And I've been able to, Jay talks about, you talk about Jay about guilting people into things. Well, I like it. I like to think when I want to give, I like to give locally, and I like to know if there's somebody that needs some help. Maybe they need a few $100s to help with a furnace replacement. Maybe they need a few $100s for their car, and I can put that in an envelope and anonymously just give it to them, or have somebody give it to them, and I love doing that. I love doing that. So, I can't, again, it might seem like I'm, preaching to the choir. Of course, that's what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be doing good. You're called to be a good guy, Well, I'm a flawed sinner like everybody else, but I can say that there is far more joy, really, in giving than getting. So I like Jay's contest, or I like his this program he's kind of launched himself into. Again, this isn't to call attention to me at all, and the other people that are doing, random acts of kindness and things like that for others. It's really about, experiencing, like that video shows, the good, you know, connectivity that just radiates out from maybe one good act, having a domino effect, if you will, and it just, it spills over, and you just never know how that's going to really affect somebody. So again, I salute you, Jay. I really do. I hoist my pipe in honor of you and your excellent ideas. And so thanks for listening to my ramblings here on acts of kindness and goodness. And hey, all you can do is, give it a try. See what happens. Thanks for watching.